Hey, many fish. It is the 2nd of August, 2017. And this is Drudge from yesterday, last night. I didn't refresh it yet this morning, and so I see this here. 153 dead cats found in farm barrels, okay? So they find all these cats. There's actually hundreds of them, but in particular, there's 153 of them stuffed in rain barrels. And they just go through this like, oh, we're going to investigate it, and, no big deal. They're happy. We're saving them now. We're all the cat saving people. But obviously, to me, this is a satanic occult sacrifice ritual cachet of their victim, sacrifices. But what really caught my eye was the fact that it's in Beamsville, Ontario. Well, we go to Beamsville, Ontario. I'm thinking, I'm a welder. I'm thinking this must be in steel country, No. It's in wine country. This is actually well-known wine country. Vineyards. And here we are, Beamsville. We have King Street leading to Vineland and eventually to Jordan Station across the river. Now, I'm not reading into this, believe me. But what I wanted to point out, the Beamsville. Now, if we go to Matthew or Luke, Matthew 7 or Luke 6, he talks about basically how we act, how to judge ourselves and how to ask God for help and serving others. I mean, that's what it discusses. But there's a particular verse that says, "And why beholdest thou the mote that is in thy brother's eye, but considerest not the beam that is in thine own eye? Thou hypocrite, first cast out the beam out of thine own eye, and then shalt thou see clearly to cast out the mote out of thy brother's eye." Now, mote, a dry twig, straw. Beam, through the idea of holding up a stick of timber. Okay, remember that. Because when we go to the Sistine Chapel and we look at Michelangelo's mural at the Vatican called The Final Judgment. We've been over this before, but this is where it's led me. And this is depicting literally the history of mankind, through the eyes of Satan. Basically, Michelangelo was given supernatural direction to create this mural because it depicts the beast itself. This is the dragon. I've shown this before, but here's his eye. Lucifer is the nose, and this is the mouth right here. And this is like the bottom of the chin. Let me invert the colors, and you can see them a lot better. You see them now? I hope you do, because this is very important. That's the dragon. And Jesus is saying, how can you pull the mote from your brother's eye when you don't even know there's a beam in your own eye? Well, this is the mote, the twig, the stick he's referring to. This is the church falling. It's fading away. It's dying. And see how they're all pointing over here to where they're erecting this beam. They are erecting Satan's kingdom on earth. That's what this is depicting. And they're crushing the Lion of Judah. That's what this is. That's Satan's plan on earth. This is the earthly plan. That's why it's so important for us to maintain our understanding of how easily we can be deceived and how, quickly hypocrisy can set in on us and be judgmental. I think this is clearly just saying, treat each other honestly and, be firm with each other. Hold each other up. Call each other out. This is important. We don't want to get this wrong. We really don't. And this just helps me to focus on my iniquity because I still have these things in me. but through the blood of Christ we are saved. So I hope this is like a decent little kind of, Bible lesson in a sense. Matthew 7 and Luke 6 are the 2 chapters you want to check out. Peace and grace to you, many fish. Have a good day.
Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord, and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of God,